few wages. Still coming rampant, misbehaving, flavors. Still coming anti-up, rebelling with my ravers. Still don't give a about who be the latest. Can't be locked up in them cages. Start living up to what the f you think a day is.
It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, and we just heard it, and that means it's time for football at Lumen Field. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Seattle Seahawks. The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And off we go from Seattle. This taken in right around the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Start this drive out on the ground. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On second down, here's the option. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown. A big play there. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Steelers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Cup 19. Warrior 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let's go.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down. You look at the Steeler defense. They were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. This defense for the Steelers, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, it would appear. Yes, he does, by a full yard. They get the conversion on 4th and 2. Here's Richardson to throw. Eluding the pressure right. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. They're already trailing here in this first quarter. Last thing they needed was to cough the football, and they coughed it up, but luckily for them, it went out of bounds.
Yeah, still a long way to go, but when you're losing, every possession takes on a little bit more importance, doesn't it? And in that case, they almost made this game a lot more difficult for themselves by turning it over. Fortunate there.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
They'll take over first down and 10.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal. Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
That's caught at the 25. And in for the Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. 76 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
Seahawks nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Viking 18. Mustang 19. Bronco switch.
Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This is 2nd and 8. And the tight end goes in motion left. Now Richardson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
60 Bobcat. Go Streets. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. Ready?
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. Richardson going on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Pickett now on 1st down. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. You look at this Steeler defense. They were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
Hey, smash Bronco!
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now a handoff to Chandler. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A loss of a yard.
Panther 11,
It's
Panther
4th
11.
down.
Steady.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Flushed out right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
79 Bronco.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
1st and 10. Richardson looks to throw it. Right side, Thornton with it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons.
Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hey, hey, check that. Check smash, check smash.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have got it back to within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Pickett changing the play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That is caught. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here we go, shot.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Panther 60.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
1st and 10, here's Pickett. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw complete there to Johnson. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Pickett back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
Richardson now on 2nd down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They run it with Chandler. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. The Seahawks at 13-3 now on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Now Chandler. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
2nd down. Here's Richardson. Flush to his right. Touchdown, Seahawks. From 19 yards away. And the Seahawks are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Pickett on 3rd and 1. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Dialing up another pass here. Pickett. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now 2nd and 3. Pickett. He's going to sling this deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. He's going to go up top again. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the first half. Here's Pickett. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Steelers' 1st down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Go, League, go. Ready.
Here's Chandler on 2nd down. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a 2nd time.
Here's Chandler. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chatter right now because they've seen that they can move.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown! Tyquan Thornton, 65 yards. And the Seahawks are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 21. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this 2nd half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 64 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's a give up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. He's got this to Pickens. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now.
The guy's man, complete. Down to the 10, and all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyquan Thornton with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Here's Pickett. Forced out to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And in the second half of the tie game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Completes this one to Pickens. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of first. Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down. Looking deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. In motion, the tight end. They go play action with Richardson. Completes this one to Thornton. Touchdown, Seahawks. Tyquan Thornton with career touchdown number 125, moving him into a tie with Walter Payton on the all-time list. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle, and they will take a 7-point lead. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Back to throw, Pickett.
Under pressure, and they get it to him again. Jeffrey Simmons, he's the one that drops in this go-around. That pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks.
Third and long for Pickett. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Pickett now from the gun here. Here's Freiermuth again.
They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Looking to throw, Pickett. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Oh, he's got a little daylight, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. And he gets this to Thornton.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Ready.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Anthony Richardson
Keeping it himself from 7 yards out.
And the Seahawks add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
That is caught. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
George Pickens
75 yards. And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
Okay, ready?
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator?
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks extend their fourth quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead now up to 14. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. This taken in at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their own 23. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. From the gun, here's Pickett. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well. If they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well. When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. He's going to look deep down the field. That is incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. 115 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now Richardson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Quez Watkins. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Pickett leads his Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs.
At their own 23. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to speed things up here.
Now Pickett.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And they run the option on second down.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. 32 yards.
And the Seahawks have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. And a decisive advantage became even more decisive. They already had the win in hand, but they keep pressing the tempo, and they pile on with another touchdown reception.
Would you consider that touchdown a reward to all the tight ends on their roster for their effort today? Not just running their routes, but all the time they spent in the trenches, laying down blocks, doing the little things to help that offense succeed. And for doing all of that, they definitely want one of their tight ends to get a touchdown to really seal this blowout.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film.
And in for the Steelers touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Steelers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Pickett will try to throw for this.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it.
And the Seahawks are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Ty Chandler, 43 yards. And the Seahawks are able to add on to that lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Richardson off the play fake. It's caught to Charles. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, Richardson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Extra point right down the middle, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team,